I think I just made my biggest redstone contraption. Okay, so this is actually simple. The switch activates this piston, which activates this piston, making the power from this hopper clock go to this piston, and since it's blinking, it will go back and forth. So the power will go through this redstone line, activating these blocks through the repeaters, activating the waterlogged pistons, pushing the generated stone from this stone generator that will be pushed down by one of these pistons. So this line is for storage B, the middle line is for storage C, and the other this yellow line is for storage A. So storage A is the biggest storage, storage B is the medium sized storage, and this is the smallest and also the um, messiest storage, I would say. So let's go to storage C, the yellow one. I mean storage A, the yellow one, which is the first storage that I made. So the stone will get detected by this observer, pushing down this piston, pushing down the stone all the way down here to this um, redstone torch detector, which will activate these lines of pistons, and it will basically push all of the stones all the way over here, one by one, and then once it reached here, this is another redstone torch detector. It will activate the piston wall, and then pushing it all the way over here. You see there's another redstone torch detector that I will tell you the use of it later on, after I show you how this thing works. Okay, so that's basically all. I actually was trying to make an explosion chamber, but that failed, and I think I should make a video about the whole machine before I make the explosion chamber to make cobblestone. This thing generates stone, not cobblestone. Okay, so let's activate this thing. So yeah, it will go like this. It will push the line of stones, basically acting. It's kind of like a conveyor belt. And then it's detected, it will be pushed downwards to the piston. I'm gonna say this is the insert because it pushes the stone into the storage. So I'm just gonna say this is the insert piston line. I'm gonna pause the recording and I will show you the results when I'm gonna show you when the stone goes all the way over here and will get pushed by the wall of pistons. Okay, so while we're waiting for the second row to be made, I'm gonna show you how the stone goes down here and then gets pushed all the way there. So the stone goes down and then so the power from the redstone torch, it gets so this is basically how redstone torches work. The power of the redstone torch goes to the block on top of it, and it will power anything on top of that block or beside, as long as it's basically if it's in touch with the block that is powered by the redstone torch, it will be activated. It also works on top, so it can a redstone torch can deactivate another redstone torch. So basically, okay, the second row has been made. So while I explain, so basically, this is the redstone torch. This is the redstone line that, for example, goes to the inserting piston, and once the stone goes down here, the power goes to the stone block and then powers the redstone line beside it. So that's basically how this thing works. the same thing applies to the redstone detection over here, except for this one I'm using a redstone repeater so that it doesn't get mixed up with the glass line. So it also works with redstone repeaters as long as it's the direction for the redstone repeater is correct. So all the storage rooms has 2 rows now. So let's check on the hopper clock. So how the hopper clock works? Basically, you drop an item, anything as long as any item that can be dropped by the hopper, which is basically every single item in the game, as I know. So it goes around this 2x2 hopper, and there's a redstone comparator detecting when this particular hopper has an item inside of it, and so the power is fluctuating because the item isn't always in this hopper. It will power this piston, which a sticky piston, which is pulling and pushing the observer, which is giving power to this redstone line, powering the water-lock piston. Water-lock piston means that it's running out of condition. I'm making this in Minecraft retro condition because water-lock piston is and of course it gets infected by observers, and then basically the power from the observer goes to the piston through the redstone line, and it's basically that simple for this part. And for the storage system, it's also simple. Just need some redstone detectors. Okay, the third line is about to be made in a few minutes or seconds. That's basically all that I need to explain. For those holes that I said I was going to explain later, I'm gonna explain you how those things works when the storage is almost full, particularly the small one, because this is the fastest one to be full, because it's the smallest one. Of course it's gonna be full the fastest. So while that, I'm gonna do a little time lapse of this these 3 storages getting full. Okay, so it's full. So when it's full, there's a redstone torch detector down over here that I told you I was going to show you later. So basically, when so the same thing applies with the one that I just explained before. So basically, the redstone storage power goes in over here. So there's a piston that is on top of a beacon. So the beacon is currently off because I removed the block that was on top of the sensor. So when I close the sensor again, it will activate the beacon. The beacon is now activated, and the beacon is basically to tell you that the storage is full. So that's the whole storage thing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.